I
As a
think it's a
cricket,
good tournament. Obviously, the World Cup is around the corner, so all the Asian teams will be looking forward to it. Uh, Sri Lanka has got a very young team. Bangladesh has got, a very young team. Uh, New faces. So is India. India is missing two or three very important players. So is Pakistan. Not all the teams are at full strength, but that is how probably you will check, what is your bench strength. So I think it will be a good tournament to find out, how you are going to shape up in the World Cup.
once upon a time, India-Pakistan match means it's a huge something. But do you think this hype are missing?
I think it's hype, obviously for the supporters, for the nation, the cricket loving, people from both the countries. They want to see a lot of India-Pakistan match, and it only happens in the ICC event. India-Pakistan doesn't play too many bilateral series for various reasons. But I think when the World Cup happens, when the Asia Cup happens, you know, all the fans actually look forward to it. So yeah, I mean, the wait obviously is understandable. The excitement is understandable. Both the countries, it's a major sport for both the countries, and because we don't play very often, it's overhyped. For the broadcasters also, because they want to see more and more India-Pakistan matches.
What happened inside the dressing room as you are Indian cricketer. So these types of match or these types of hype, how effect on cricketer or how cricketers take this situation?
No, I don't think the cricketers take it anything differently. Obviously, it's just another game for them. The pressure is always there, whether you play Pakistan or you play any other country. But the more pressure you put on yourself, I think you're doing more harm to yourself. So I don't think they take too much consideration, because it's just an India-Pakistan game. They just play it as any other game. All the noise, all the pressure is outside the game. Within the fans, within the people who are watching the game. But I think the players, it's just another game for them.
Say something here. Current team of Pakistan and current team of India.
Uh, I think Pakistan will definitely miss Shaheen Shah Afridi. India definitely will miss Bumrah. There's no doubt about it. But I think Pakistan will miss Shaheen Shah Afridi more, because over the years India hasn't played the left armers really well. So he plays an important threat. So he not being there, I think, will weaken Pakistan attack a little bit. But they've got very fine bowlers. All their bowlers touch 140, 145. They've got three very strong top three: Babar, Rizwan, and Fakhar Zaman. But the middle order is a little bit vulnerable. That hasn't been tested. But looking at both the teams, I think India is a little bit stronger. All round, with the fast bowlers, with the spinners, with the batters. Even though KL Rahul and Virat Kohli hasn't played a lot of cricket, but I think on paper I would say India is a little bit better.
What do you expect, Mr. Virat Kohli? Kohli is out of form right now.
I think he'll get through this phase. I think he's a you know what can you talk about Virat Kohli? He's got somebody who's got 70 hundreds, doesn't need to prove himself. He's gone through a very long phase, lean phase for a long time. I think this break will do him a lot of good. He'll come back mentally fresher, and once he comes into form, you know how dangerous Virat Kohli can be.
No Shaheen and no Bumrah. Do you think the India-Pakistan match has lost its attraction a lot?
No, I don't think so. I think anybody plays for India and Pakistan will always have that importance. It's just that because they play so much cricket, you will eventually see players missing out because there's so much cricket happening. But no, you want to see the best 11 play in the Asia Cup or in the ICC events. But I don't think the other players will get an opportunity, and they'll probably take this opportunity with both hands.
Do you think India's this bowling lineup can tear apart Pakistan's top order? As in the T20 World Cup, we saw the top order made a huge
I think it's
difference.
still quite a decent bowling attack with Bhuvneshwar. Arshdeep is coming out really well. Hardik Pandya is bowling well. India has got very good spinners as well, with Bishnoi, Yajwendra Chahal, Jadeja being the all-rounder. India will definitely miss Bumrah and Harshal Patel. I think they are very, very important players. But I think all the other players who are playing, I think they are capable enough.
One question. Hence, has not been a lot of high-level India-Pakistan matches. Do you think the current Indian or Pakistan players will regret in future they could not have that pressure or overpacked crowd? They will miss it when T Vendors says, "Sir, don't lose this game."
I think they'll miss it. They'll miss it, but I think it's beyond their control. It is not something it's in their hands. It's the government to decide. It's the board to decide. But yeah, I mean, like I said, the fans, the people of both the nations want to see more and more India-Pakistan games, but that doesn't happen because of various reasons. It is not in cricketers' control.
Bangladesh is one of team of Asia Cup. What do you expect from Bangladesh?
I think lately their T20 performance hasn't been great, but saying that they are very fine players. Shakib has come in as a captain, but you want to see there's some very fine players. I'm happy to see Sabir Rahman coming in. I think he's a very fine player. But all the other players need to fire. T20 has gone a very aggressive nature, and I think this Bangladesh team on paper looks pretty good, but it's just that that talent or potential need to turn into a performance.
What is the recipe of success in QA's wicket?
I think we have seen over the years, we played couple of IPLs, couple of season IPL there. Any team chasing the score has been successful. So I think the toss becomes very important. Irrespective of what happens with the team and everything. Over the years we have seen most of the team chasing has won most of the games. So I think toss becomes very crucial. So recipe I would say is winning the toss.